Welcome to Vision Academy, Daily Content in English. Date May 18, 2021. Let's start with national news. Maharashtra government launches Mission Oxygen to counter third wave of COVID-19. Maharashtra government is implementing Mission Oxygen aiming at achieving self-sufficiency in oxygen production by targeting a production of 3,000 metric tons, said by State Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray. Industries in the state produce 1,200 tons of oxygen, which against the current requirement of approximately 1,700 tons. Under the Mission Oxygen, the sugar industries would take the responsibility in the field of oxygen production. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari. NABARD provides rupees 1,236 crore from its Rural Infrastructure Development Fund for Assam. NABARD has provided high amount of rupees 1,236 crore from its IRDF in detail Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. This amount was provided to focus more on rural connectivity projects, including construction of roads, bridge in the state of Assam. Assam Chief Minister Shri Himanta Biswa Sharma, Assam Governor Jagdish Mukhi. Andhra Pradesh government announces rupees 15,000 to kin of COVID-19 victims for funeral. Andhra Pradesh government has announced rupees 15,000 to the family to conduct the funeral. The decision following several incidents where the families or kin of COVID-19 victims were unable to conduct the cremations in the dignified manner, owing to certain difficulties. Andhra Pradesh CM Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, Andhra Pradesh Governor Bishwa Bhushan Harichandran. India's biggest COVID treatment facilities with 1,000 oxygen supported bed upcoming in Kochi in the state of Kerala. One of the India's biggest COVID-19 care facilities with oxygen bed is being set up in Ernakulam district of Kerala. The 1,000 bed first line treatment center at Ambla Mohal will be ready by Thursday. A temporary structure with 1,000 oxygen bed is being constructed at the Ambla Mohal Refinery School ground. This will be the biggest temporary COVID-19 treatment facilities with oxygen supported bed in the country. Kerala Chief Minister Pranay Vijayan, Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan. Center to augment manufacturing capacity of Covaxin under Mission COVID Suraksha. Central government provides some financial support to Bharat Biotech company to boost the capacity of Covaxin by May and June, and then its increase nearly 6 to 7-fold by July to August. The Government of India said the Covaxin production is expected to reach nearly 10 crore doses per month by September. The Ministry of Science and Technology said in the release, under Atmanirbhar Bharat 3.0, Mission COVID Suraksha was announced by the Government of India to accelerate the development and production of indigenous COVID vaccines. India is providing financial support as a grant to vaccine manufacturing facilities for enhanced production capacities. Virologist Dr. Shashid Jamil quits as chairman of government COVID panel. Virologist Shashid Jamil has resigned from his position of chair of the scientific advisory group Indian government set up last year to find out which variant of SARS-CoV-2 are circulating in India and to what extent. Jamil is currently director of Trivedi School of Bioscience at Ashoka University, Sonopat, Haryana. He joined the consortium called Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genome Sequencing Consortium. Now he recently resigned from the post of chairman. Wi-Fi facilities at 6,000 Indian railway stations. Wi-Fi at Jharkhand's Hazaribagh town in Dhanbad division of East Central Railway Zone commissioned Wi-Fi facilities at 6,000 railway stations so far. Mumbai railway station was the first railway station where Wi-Fi was provided in January 2016. Thereafter, Midanpur in West Bengal became the 5,000th station to have a Wi-Fi connection on 15th May 2021. Hazaribagh became the 6,000th station to have Wi-Fi connection. On the same day, Jarapada railway station in Odisha's Angul district was provided with Wi-Fi connection. The Wi-Fi service at stations meets the objective of the Modi's government Digital India program. DRDO's anti-COVID drug 2DG launched by central government. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today released the first batch of anti-COVID-19 drug called 2-deoxy-2-glucose, in short 2TG, which has been granted emergency approval by the Drug Controller General of India. The anti-COVID oral drug has been developed by the DRDO in collaboration with Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Science and Dr. Reddy Laboratories. Delhi Police launches COVID-1 helpline for senior citizen amid COVID-19. Delhi Police has launched the helpline number for senior citizens who are struggling with their essential needs amid COVID-19. After receiving any call for COVID van, deployed police official on COVID van with beat officer will go to the houses of senior citizen and help them in getting their needs, including their essential items, vaccination and medicines. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Lieutenant Governor of Delhi Anil Bajral. Tamil Nadu News. ISRO team at Sterlite Copper plant to help fix snag affecting oxygen production. Vedanta owned Sterlite Copper plant, which has been facing a technical snag that passed the oxygen production at its Tuticorin plant, has said the expert team from ISRO was at the unit to support the ongoing efforts and collaboration with the technical team to resume the production. The Supreme Court had in April last week allowed Vedanta to operate its closed plant to produce only the medical oxygen at Tuticorin, while asking the state government to form a panel including district collector, district SP to monitor its activities at Vedanta plants. Former MP K. Tulasiaya Vandiyar dies in Chennai. Former Congress Lok Sabha member and educationist Krishnasamy Tulasiaya Vandiyar died at his home in Chennai on Monday due to age-related health issues. He was 94. Vandiyar, who had represented Tanjavur Lok Sabha constituency from 1991 to 1996. Krishnasamy Vandiyar, who is the president of Tanjavur District Congress Committee, being part of the well-known Pundi Vandiyar family, the landlord of the Delta region. Tulasiaya Vandiyar is revered for his service to the poor students through the family college AVVM Sri Pushpam College of Arts and Science at Pundi. He was a staunch follower of Mahatma Gandhi. Tirunelveli Chief Judicial Magistrate dies of COVID-19. Justice Nish hails from Sayapuram of Thoothukudi district. He was serving as a judge at Chidambaram Criminal Court at the Kadalur district. He was transferred to the Madras High Court to the post of Chief Judicial Magistrate of Tirunelveli District Criminal Court. He was appointed as a Chief Magistrate of Tirunelveli Court on April 26th. Appointments. Tamil Nadu government appoints Rajesh Lakhani as Tamil Nadu Electricity Board CMD. The government of Tamil Nadu has announced the appointment of Rajesh Lakhani IAS as the chairman and managing director of Tamil Nadu Electricity Board. Rajesh Lakhani IAS, he was served in various government services. He was also the Principal Secretary of the Department of Archives and Historical Research. Rajesh Lakhani has been appointed to has already served in this capacity. This Rajesh Lakhani IAS was also served as a Chief Electoral Officer from 2015 to 2018. Sports news. Rafael Nadal wins 10th Italian Open crown after outclassing Novak Djokovic in Rome. Rafael Nadal won a fourth different tournament for the 10th time as he beat world number 1 player Novak Djokovic to complete his latest La Decima at the Italian Open tennis. Djokovic and Nadal were facing each other for the 57th time, having last played in the 2020 French Open final tennis tournament, which the Spaniard won in straight sets. Important days. International Day of Light. The International Day of Light is celebrated on 16th May. Each year, the anniversary of the first successful operation of the laser in 1960 by physicist and engineer Theodore Maiman. In May 16, 1960, laser was invented by this Maiman. This day is a call to strengthen scientific cooperation and harness its potential to foster peace and sustainable development. World Telecommunication Day 2021. World Telecommunication Day is celebrated every year on May 17th to highlight the role of information and communication technology in today's world. The day is also celebrated to mark the anniversary of the founding of International Telecommunication Union on May 17th, 1865, the occasion on which the first International Telegraph Convention was signed in Paris, France. Theme of this year: accelerating digital transformation in challenging times. Expected questions. Question number 1. Which organization provides Assam rupees 1236 to develop rural connectivity project? Option A SIDBI, option B NABARD, option C RBI, option D SBI. Answer NABARD. Question number 2. Which government announces rupees 15,000 for COVID-19 victims for funeral? Option A Andhra Pradesh, option B Uttar Pradesh, option C Madhya Pradesh, option D West Bengal. Answer Andhra Pradesh. Question number 3. Which state has India's biggest COVID treatment facility with 1,000 oxygen beds? Option A Karnataka, option B Kerala, option C Rajasthan, option D Andhra Pradesh. Answer Kerala. Question number 4. Who was appointed as Chairman and Managing Director of Tamil Nadu Electricity Board? Option A Pankaj Kumar, option B L.S. Stefanik, option C Rajesh Lakhani, option D none of the above. Answer Rajesh Lakhani. Question number 5. Who was recently resigned from the chairman post of COVID panel? Option A Nukluk Pong, option B Martin Griffith, option C Dr. Shashid Jamil, option D Robert Hentschel. Answer Dr. Shashid Jamil. Question number 6. How many milestones has the project reached with the provision of free Wi-Fi service to railway stations across the country? Option A 6,000, option B 5,000, option C 6,500, option D 7,000. Answer 6,000. Question number 7. What are the books authored by K. Tulasi Ayya Vandayar? Option A Inba Valvu, option B Manoranjidam, option C Anu Bhattacharya, option D all the above. Answer all the above. Question number 8. Which philanthropist recently demised, who is well known to late Chief Minister Kamaraj, late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi? Option A Michael Richer, option B K. Tulasi Ayya Vandayar, option C David Attenborough, option D none of the above. Answer K. Tulasi Ayya Vandayar. Question number 9. Which district court Chief Justice Nish demised due to COVID-19? Option A Tirunelveli, option B Kanjipuram, option C Madurai, option D Velur. Answer Tirunelveli. Question number 10. Where was 2021 Italy Open Tennis held? Option A Rome, option B Melbourne, option C Spain, option D Mexico. Answer Rome. Question number 11. Who won the title in 2021 Italy Open Tennis Tournament? Option A Roger Federer, option B Rafael Nadal, option C Novak Djokovic, option D none of the above. Answer Rafael Nadal. Question number 12. Which state or union territory introduced a senior citizen helpline named Kovi Bond Helpline? Option A Puducherry, option B New Delhi, option C Uttarakhand, option D Goa. Answer New Delhi. For the daily current affairs updates, subscribe to Vision Academy YouTube channel for the regular notification. Press the bell icon without fail. Thank you.